Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. And today we have another food video. You guys seem to really like the last food video that I posted, the dinner, what I eat in a week video. I'm gonna make sure to link that also in the description box below in case you haven't seen it. But basically I documented the process of me cooking throughout the week. I'm on dinner duty these days, so I documented every single meal that I made last week for dinner. Similarly, you guys wanted me to make kind of like a snacks version and also a breakfast version. For today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the snacks that I make, and also these are some of my favorite snacks. I love snacking, and especially in this time, haven't we all been snacking way too much? So I thought these might help you. Most of these are quite healthy, very easy to make, quick. So yeah, having said all of that, let's just get started with today's video. So the first snack that I have, I don't know if you could actually consider this as snack, but I do have it during the snack time. It is a Mong Soup. So again, another recipe that I have stolen from my friend Siddhi's mom. The soup is very comforting. It's very easy to make, may I add. It's very yummy also, and it's healthy. So what more can you ask for? Now this recipe is literally like a two-step recipe. Not even two-step. All you need is some moong. Add the moong into a cooker, add some water to it, a little bit of salt. I would recommend adding extra water, like if you really like it to be watery and soupy. I'm gonna make sure to mention the details as to exactly how much the proportions are and also the number of CTs I did for the cooker. Snack number 2 is a tadke wala dhokla. So if I have dhokla left from the previous night from dinner, or I just have yesterday ka left, I'll kind of add tadka to it and make it spicy and yummy, and it's actually quite yummy. Now if you're interested in knowing how I made the batter for the dhoklas, you can refer to my previous dinner video wherein I showed you how I made the batter for dosas. You can use the same batter for dhoklas as well. Another thing that I've noticed with this recipe is that if your dhoklas are stale, they're gonna taste better. I don't know why. If you make a fresh set, I mean, of course it's gonna work, but if you have dhoklas from the previous night, your recipe, I mean, the end result is gonna be way tastier. Anyway, coming back to the recipe, all you need to do is start with a little bit of oil, and then you need to add in the rai and jeera into the hot oil. After which, go ahead and add a little bit of chili and kadhi patta according to your taste. Like if you want it to be spicy, add more, and then also add some til seeds. I think those just add so much of flavor. And then just toss in all the dhoklas, mix it all together, let the dhoklas get kind of crispy, and then there you have it. It's so yummy, so spicy. I absolutely love it. Third snack is probably the most unhealthy out of everything that I'm gonna share with you guys. It is my Maggi recipe, like a spicy vegetable Maggi. Every time my cousin sister would come home, she would make this for us, and I loved it. So I've started making it also recently. So this is how I make my spicy vegetable Maggi. So I like to start with a little bit of ghee, and then I also add in some butter. I feel like butter gives a lot of flavor, and then I'll add some finely chopped chilies. I like to add a lot of chilies, as you can see, and then I'll add in the regular tomato, finely cut tomatoes and onions. And then I like to add in the Maggi masala, the masala that comes with the Maggi. And I also like to add the magic masala. Like you can get separate sachets of the magic masala. I think that adds so much flavor. And then finally just add in a little bit of water. Let all the flavors really combine. And then finally you're going to add in the Maggi. And then let it cook for a few minutes, and there you have your spicy vegetable Maggi. Okay, so snack number 4 are two things. I've combined two things for this next thing. So it is cut up tomatoes and cut up cucumbers, and then I'll just add a little bit of seasoning, and it makes for such good snacks. It's healthy and it also tastes very nice. It's so easy, which is why I wanted to add one more thing with it, which is popcorn. I have so much of popcorn. I just make my at home kernels. I'll pop them. I don't like to have Act 2 ka popcorn because it doesn't do very well with my throat. I end up having a weird reaction almost to it, so I like to make my popcorn at home. I also have made like a caramelized popcorn, not caramelized, like a kya bolte, caramel popcorn ka recipe in the past. In case you're craving some caramel popcorn, I'm gonna leave that recipe in the description box below. The end result is so similar to like the theaters wala caramel popcorn, so yeah, definitely check it out. So very recently I've started making my own hummus at home, so I thought I would share my recipe with you guys. All you need is some boiled chickpea, and then add in some garlic and then some til seeds, lots of lemon. I love adding lemon, a little bit of peanut butter. I think that adds a really nice nutty texture, and then some olive oil, salt, and then you just want to use the mixer and grind everything and mix everything together well. And this is what the hummus looks like. You can have it with cut up raw vegetables. Second last snack idea that I have for you guys is cheesy corn. If you've been following me for a while, you know this used to be my favorite snack. Like I used to make it almost every other day. It was a problem. I stopped for a while, but during this time I've started making it, not as much as I used to make pehle, but this is how I make my super yummy, super easy, not very healthy cheesy corn. Now this recipe is quite straightforward. The first thing that you need to do is boil your corn. It won't take more than 3 minutes for your corn to like really boil and become fully cooked. Once you're done with cooking your corn, you want to add a slice of cheese. I would recommend 2 slices of cheese. I was trying to be healthy, which is why I just added 1. Then a little bit of butter for flavor, and then some milk to kind of help make the whole thing more like cheesy. And then that's it. Just mix everything together, add a little bit of pepper for like seasoning and flavor, and then this is what the final product looks like. It's super yummy, trust me on that. And then the last snack that I have is Upma. So personally I used to make it without the tomatoes and then the kanda, but that day my parents were also like hungry, so I made Upma for them also. I personally just like it with chilies, just like a spicy version, no tomato and all of that. But since everyone was having it today, this is how I made my quick Upma. So I like to start with some ghee, and then I'll add in some jeera. I usually don't do rai, but I don't know why I added some rai this time. I usually just stick to jeera. And once all of that has started popping, I'll add some chilies and also some kadhi patta, and then add in your cut up finely cut onions and tomatoes. Mix everything really well together, and then add some salt for seasoning. So all the steps so far are very similar to the Maggi that we made initially. Now instead of adding the Maggi, I'm gonna add in the rava. We already have like pre-roasted rava at home, so I don't have to roast it again. So I simply just add how much ever I require, and then after this point you really want to mix everything really well. You don't want them to be like lumps and clots, so make sure to mix it all together really well. And the last step always has to be lots and lots of lemon juice. I like to add a lot of lemon juice. I think it adds so much to the dish. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope that this snack version was useful, and I hope you recreate some of these recipes. Do make sure to actually tag me, you know what, on Instagram if you happen to make any of these. I would love to see that. As always, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the little bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. Follow me on my Instagram and follow Simbaa Lifestyle. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.